My name is Dr. Langston Thomas.
Hi, I'm Simon Berry.
My name is George Monroe.
Robert Williams.
Courtney.
My name is Hazel Smith-Jones.
I'm Dick Rowland.
You know, life was good. You know, I enjoyed helping the community. I owned one of 3 doctor's offices in the Greenwood District.
Everything was great. I mean, everything. My dad owned the dry goods store, and they was really thriving.
So I was a pilot, and man, I loved flying my planes. You know, I used to fly business owners and bank investors from here to Vegas, and man, I must say that it felt good to be black in 1921.
Who'd have thought that we would be the most prosperous district in Tulsa, Oklahoma at that time?
I loved working at the movie theater. It was so fun. Everyone would come out dressed nice.
I remember coming back from World War I, and I was hoping and praying that racial tension would decrease. Because now I done fought for this country too.
My daddy was in the Army, and he was home from the big war with me. He always made me feel safe.
The Greenwood District in Tulsa, Oklahoma, hey, we called it the Black Wall Street. You know, money kept circulating through our community for whatever seemed like 3 to 4 years before we'd even leave the community.
Yeah, I was a shoe shiner for my uncle's business. He always told me doing the right thing would pay off in the end. Until that date of May 31st, 1921.
What date did you say?
May 1st, 1921.
I remember that day. Man, I remember that day so well.
That wasn't a good day.
After war, I didn't think I'd ever experience anything worse.
I blame myself for everything. You should. Excuse me.
Yeah, I remember that day. I was getting ready to go to prom.
Oh, you had prom day?
Yes, but I wasn't supposed to, but you know how it is.
I heard about everything that was going on. You know, tension was rising. So I called a couple of my vet buddies, and we headed down to the police station.
I read the paper, and on the front page, you know what it read? Nab Negro for attacking girl in elevator. I just knew nothing good was gonna come out of this. Nothing.
Are you okay? I never touched that girl. She's lying. Nothing ever happened in that elevator. It sucks because everything bad happened after that day.
That's the day I heard about this 17-year-old kid. They was holding this kid down at the police station. It was horrific news because he was just a kid.
You know, there was a lot of commotion going on outside of my office. Like you could tell that these white folks, they were really upset.
They were holding a young boy down at the police station, and we ain't want him hurt. So we went down there and offered our support to the sheriffs and to protect our own, because we knew they wasn't gonna do it. Sheriffs told us they got it, sent us home.
Well, the truth is, I was running late and I ran into an elevator with this random white girl. And for some reason, she said I touched her.
Can you explain why she would say that?
No, she probably just said it because I was black and we were the only ones in that elevator.
Did she press charges?
No, she took it back, but it was too late.
We was trying to get back to our families, but there was a mob outside the police station. And this white man, he asked me, he says, "What you gonna do with that gun?" I told him I'd use it if I have to.
I heard there was a struggle down by the police station, and I had to head home because I knew it wasn't gonna end good. You got white cops and black people. I just knew I needed to get home.
Then the white man tried to grab the gun, take it out of my hand like I'm some small child. There was a struggle, the gun went off, and he got hit.
Daddy came home from work and was telling us to get our things and that we needed to go. But there was a lot of angry white people outside with torches.
I heard my mom crying and my dad yelling at them people from upstairs. I opened the door and there was a fire.
Your house?
Yeah. My sister asked if the world was on fire. I said, I don't know, but we's for sure in trouble.
I was at my office. You know, that wasn't no riot. That was a massacre. They were killing our folk. Right there in the middle of the streets, killing them. Just like they were animals, just like they were dogs.
We was gonna defend our own the best we could. We're proud people. Not about to just lay down. And we had them too. Yeah. But yeah. Got to be too much.
I'ma tell y'all, they had them folk. It was a whole lot of them, but I promise you, when they started dropping them bombs from them planes on us, I was like, this is a lot. And I need to get my stuff and go.
By the time we got outside, our whole block was on fire. Everything was burning. There was so much fire that me and my mama started running as fast as we could for as long as we could. We ended up in somebody's coop, hiding.
What about your dad?
I never saw him again. Are we done?
Nobody gave me nothing. They took everything that I worked for. My offices, gone. The General Mill next door, gone. The post office, gone. They took it all, everything, and burned it right down to the ground.
Me and my sister got out the house. And unlike my best friend and his family, we all got away. I never saw that street again.
They destroyed it all. It was horrific.
Someone else said it was a massacre.
Yeah, that's how I probably would describe it. It was a massacre, a race massacre. In fact, I call it the Tulsa Race Massacre.
Hey, we filed for insurance. We submitted the paperwork, the documentation, the stuff that they said we needed to for the claim. You know what we got? Nothing.
You see, when it came to insurance, the city wrote up something saying that you couldn't build back on where there was a fire. So we had to find somewhere else to go. We had to find some other land and property to go after because we had nothing. They left us with nothing.
May 31st, 1921 is Black Wall Street the way that they want us to be remembered. But we are so much more. As long as we're remembered and we are not buried in history, my brother, my sister, we gonna be all right. Just as long as we don't forget the fact that we've come a long way, but we've got a long way to go. Good. Done.